Motorsports to his inside. Another 22 strong ones are right there behind him. Field will work into turn number 3 out of turn number 4. The Bushwhackers underway here at I-70 Speedway. Field are working top to bottom through turns 1 and 2. Rodney Sanders in command of the field down the back straightaway. Nic Bidinger going after your leader there on the opening lap. So Nic Bidinger after the 20 there on the opening circuit. Phillips was a close third there on the opening lap. The top two trying to pull away from Phillips here in the early stages of this one. Lucas Schott back in the 4th position. Nic Bidinger is going to go for it right now. The 3B working off a turn number 4, lap number 2. Bidinger has it at the line. So Nic Bidinger, your leader on lap number 2. Sanders up to his outside. Sanders with the momentum up to the outside. Keep an eye on Jason Hughes. A couple cars back as well. The 12 now into the 4th position by Lucas Schott. Bidinger is strong on the bottom of turn number 4, though. That will give him the advantage once again. So Nic Bidinger with the advantage once again at the line. Sanders back up to his outside. Wolf was bouncing off the wall in turns 3 and 4. That car slowed on the front straightaway. He'll try to get to the infield. Meanwhile, out in front, Nic Bidinger along the bottom side of the racetrack. He will lead lap number 4 as well. Nic Bidinger on top of your field here with 4 laps in the books. Rodney Sanders in the 2nd place spot. Here comes Jason Hughes. Hughes chugging along the bottom right now. Keep an eye on the 12. Phillips has faded to 4th now as Lucas Schott rounds out the top 5. So Schott rounding out your top 5. Not for long, though. He will grab 4th at the line from Phillips. Lucas Schott moving now along the bottom side of the racetrack as well. Nic Bidinger still rolling out in front, though. The 3B. So Nic Bidinger out in front of your field, the 3B. Rodney Sanders in the 2nd position. Jason Hughes filed into 3rd. Lucas Schott, Terry Phillips, the top 5. Dereck Ramirez in the 6th position. 7th is Tanner Mullens. 8th is Darron Fuqua. 9th is Tyler Davis. Top 10 rounding out with Zack VanderBeek right now. So VanderBeek rounding out your top 10. His teammate Shane DeVolder follows in 11th. 12th, his current points leader Dustin Sorensen. 13th is Caden Carter. 14th at the line was Jeremy Nelson. And Kyle Brown rounding out your top 15 runners as Nic Bidinger continues to lead. He's moved to the top side now in turns 3 and 4. Perry, Kansas racer, your leader here with 8 laps in the books. Rodney Sanders closing back in on the 3B now. He'll take a look down to the inside of Bidinger off of turn number 2. Sanders beginning to go after your leader now through the first quarter of this one off of turn number 4. Sanders just down to the inside. Bidinger leads on lap number 9 as well. So Nic Bidinger on top of your field on lap 9. Sanders still close by in that 2nd position. Jason Hughes, Lucas Schott, now Dereck Ramirez into the top 5. Terry Phillips going the wrong direction right now. The 75 back into 6th. And now he will surrender one more spot as Tanner Mullens will work by him. So Phillips back into the 7th position at the line. Fuqua, Tyler Davis, and Zack VanderBeek rounding out the top 10. So VanderBeek continues to round out the top 10 here. Side by side for the lead now off of turn number 4. Sanders had a look down to the inside as we completed lap number 11. Sanders alongside Bidinger, who rolls the top side of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. So Bidinger going to have to deal with the 20 of Rodney Sanders. Sanders back to the hub once again off of turn number 4. Lap number 12. Who will it be at the line? It'll be the Rocket by a bumper. Rodney Sanders to the lead on lap 12 now over Nic Bidinger. Jason Hughes is rolling up on those top 2 down the back straightaway, so the 12 may play a factor in this one as well. Jason Hughes quickly closing in now on the 20 of Sanders, the 3B of Bidinger. 13 laps completed of this 32-lap feature event. Sanders with the lead down into turns 1 and 2. Bidinger will lose one more spot. Now Jason Hughes will race by the 3B. Jason Hughes going to go after the 20 of Rodney Sanders now for the top spot through turns 3 and 4, side by side for lead off of turn number 4 on lap number 14. Sanders with the advantage at the line, but not by much. They'll split Chris Clark down into turns 1 and 2 through the lap traffic. Sanders shoots up to the outside and he'll race back by the 12 of Jason Hughes. The race is on at the front of the field. Sanders fast along the bottom side that time through turns 3 and 4 to pull back ahead of the 12 of Jason Hughes with 15 laps completed. Oh my, we got a good one here at I-70. Rodney Sanders out in front. Jason Hughes right there to contest. Nic Bidinger, Lucas Schott, and Dereck Ramirez, the top 5. Coming around this time, 16 in, 16 to go. Halfway through the Bushwhacker here. It's Rodney Sanders, your leader. Jason Hughes in second, Nic Bidinger, Lucas Schott, Dereck Ramirez, the top 5. Tanner Mullens in the 6th position. 7th is Terry Phillips. 8th is Darron Fuqua. 9th is Tyler Davis. Zack VanderBeek still rounding out the top 10. Shane DeVolder in 11th. Dustin Sorensen 12th. Caden Carter 13th. Jeremy Nelson 14th. And Kyle Brown, that is the top 15. Rodney Sanders beginning to work by some lap traffic here. He'll have to deal with Jacob Lease down into turns 3 and 4. He'll quickly dispose of the 21, so no issues there in lap traffic for the 20 of Sanders. 18 laps completed, 14 to go. Sanders with just under a second advantage. Both he and Hughes running the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. They've been staying committed to the bottom as well in turns 3 and 4. Lucas Schott cleared into the 3rd place spot by Nic Bidinger. Now Bidinger hung out to dry along the top side of the racetrack as Dereck Ramirez will race by the 3B as well. So Bidinger, who once led early in this one, he's dropped back into the 5th position. Tanner Mullens going to work on him as well as Mullens tries to crack into the top 5. That's working off of turn number 2 as your leaders hustle through turns 3 and 4. Austin Siebert going a lap down this time by the 20. 20 laps completed that time around, also 12 laps to go. Rodney Sanders with the lead with just a dozen laps remaining. Sanders leading down the front straightaway, beginning to close in on the final 10 circuits of this one. Sanders with the advantage. Hughes still in second. Lucas Schott in the 3rd place spot. 4th is Dereck Ramirez. Tanner Mullens by Nic Bidinger into the top 5. So drop Bidinger into the 6th position. Rodney Sanders trying to work by a couple lappers down the front straightaway. Brandon Gibbons, Lance Maury. So those two drivers going a lap down now here with 10 to go. So working the final 10 laps here at the I-70 Speedway. Rodney Sanders out in front of the field. Rodney Sanders enjoying a near full second lead over the 12 of Jason Hughes as they hustle the hub of the racetrack here. 24 in, 8 remain this time by in the final 8 circuits now. Sanders lead still right around a second over the 12 of Jason Hughes. Lucas Schott in that 3rd position. Dereck Ramirez, Tanner Mullens, the top 5. Bidinger in 6th. Terry Phillips in 7th. Darron Fuqua in 8th. 9th is Tyler Davis. 10th is Zack VanderBeek. Shane DeVolder, Dustin Sorensen, Caden Carter, Jeremy Nelson, Kyle Brown. Still taking care of the top 15. .26 in, 6 to go this time by for Rodney Sanders. Hughes cutting a couple tenths off the advantage that time by 0.714 seconds. Now the disadvantage for the 12. We'll see if he can close in on the 20 here as we're ready to work the final 5 laps. So caution down the back straightaway for the 19 SB of Lance. Field tightens up to the back bumper of the 20 of Sanders. 27 in, 5 remain, and we're back green here at I-70 Speedway. Sanders looking to hit his marks down into turns 1 and 2. Lucas Schott trying to take second away from Jason Hughes on this restart. Said Schott looked like he had a fast race car. He takes second from Jason Hughes, and now Dereck Ramirez will go after the 12 of Hughes as well. So Ramirez into third by Jason Hughes. Not the restart the 12 wanted there. He'll drop 2 spots as we complete lap 28. 4 to go, and Lucas Schott is now looking to the outside of the 20 of Sanders. Sanders has the drive off, defending for time being, but Schott well within the picture. This one will have 3 to go, this time off of turn 4. Sanders along the bottom side of the racetrack. Schott trying to make it work on the top. They'll race off into turns 1 and 2. Schott rolling the middle now, trying to get to the outside of the 20 of Sanders. He has a look to the outside, but Sanders catches that drive off the bottom coming off of turn 2 to keep him at bay. 2 laps to go. This time by off of turn number 4, Lucas Schott with a big run down the front straightaway to the outside of Sanders down into turns 1 and 2. Lucas Schott to the outside of the 20 of Sanders. Will they go door to door? Sanders will get that run off the bottom once again to fend off the 69. We may have an epic finish coming up here at I-70 Speedway. White flag in the air and 1 to go. Schott to the outside, has just enough room to work with. He'll blast the top side once again through turns 1 and 2. Door to door, working off of turn number 2. This time Schott able to get to the outside of the 20 of Sanders. They'll race into turns 3 and 4. Checkers in the air off of turn number 4. Who's it going to be at I-70? At the line, Rodney Sanders. Rodney Sanders by .042 seconds at the line.